leaves out the first down catch by Franklin, the rookie from Oregon. Sean Hockley and his crew on hand here.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 2.
What's going on, Everland? Flag.
So a couple of quick first downs picked up by the Broncos.
Joshua Williams, flag on him.
Williams. Again, it's a whole new defensive lineup out there.
Just started, 13 minutes left in the first quarter.
Players, Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie on that side of the ball, but they're still playing a lot of guys who have played a lot of snaps this year, so expect them still to be aggressive.
Nix drops back. Pass. Hit. It's going to be second down in about 4. I'm live on YouTube right now, too, if you guys want to join in. Run right up the middle by 33, Williams. Denver, first down at their own 40-yard line. What's going on, everybody? Joining in. What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Tomic? Broncos on their own 33-yard line. Here's a snap. Fake the handoff. Fake the jet sweep. Throws to the wide open target, number 19, at the 20, the 5, the 10, 5. Touchdown. Denver Broncos. Bo Nix. Fake the hand. Fake the sweep. Fake the jet sweep back around. Reed with the touchdown. Wow. Junior with the touchdown on that correction. Everybody in the live, make sure to double tap that screen, guys. Share the live. What's going on, everybody? Here we go. Here's the field goal. Here's a snap. Kick. Flag. Flag is thrown. Kick was good, but flag's thrown. So it's not going to count. They blew the play dead. So they're electing to use the penalty. So they got to kick it again. What's going on, Rolando? What's up, Bishop? They're lined up again. Could be a fake now. They're really close. Here's a snap. The kick is up right down the middle. It's good. It's going to be 7-0 Broncos already. Oh, it's going to be a game. It's going to be a game. We're on commercial break now. Starters for this game for the Chiefs are going to be defensive end Malik Herring, defensive tackle Derek Nottie, defensive tackle Mike Pinnell, defensive end Felix Endo, linebacker Cam Jones, Leo Chanel. Cornerbacks are going to be Nazi Johnson, Keith Taylor. Safety is going to be Jaden Hicks. Strong safety is going to be Chris Rowland. Kickers, of course, going to be Harrison Bucker, Matt Raya, punter. We're looking at this game. It's 7-0 already. Broncos up. Punt returner, we're looking at Nico Remigio. Injury report for this game is Chris Jones out, Isaiah Pacheco out, Jawan Taylor, McCole Hardman, Patrick Mahomes, Trent Duffy, Mike Pennell, Jamari Connor, DJ Humphries, Nico Remigio, Christian Rollins, Jalen Watson, Nick Bolton, Kareem Hunt, George Karlaftis, Travis Kelce, Justin Reed, and Drew Tranquil are all placed on IR. Or not IR, placed on injury, injury report. All injured, supposedly, just to get them out. Denver Broncos is going to be defensive end Zach Allen, running back Tyler Bad, linebacker Nick Bonito, guard Ben Powers, linebacker Justin Starnad, and O-line is going to be Frank Crum. McCole Hardman, Jawan Taylor, and Isaiah Pacheco are both out. What's going on, everybody? Make sure to double tap that screen, share the live. We're coming back from commercial break. Broncos lead 7-0. It's first quarter. It's about 10 minutes left to go. What's going on, Simple? What's up, Fubo? What's up, Charles? Denver Broncos elect to kick off. So we're kicking off to the Chiefs. It's going to give Carson Wentz and company. Here's the kickoff. Deep drive to the left. Nailed it in the end zone. So the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're going to see how they do. I'm also live broadcasting on YouTube with a buddy of mine. So if you want to go over to the YouTube, link's in my profile. Tony Romo. Do not like Tony Romo. Tony Homo. All right. Carson Steele in the backfield with Carson Steele. Carson Steele. Carson Wentz. Sounds the same. Motion to the right side. Here's a snap. Low snap. Bad snap. Carson Steele picks it up. Runs for about two yards. It was a really, really low snap. It was a bad snap. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Kansas City. About 11 minutes in the first quarter left to go. What's going on, everybody joining in? My name's Aiden, doing live broadcasting. Let's get it going. Denver up 7-0. 2nd and 8 for Chiefs. Carson Wentz. Handoff to Steele. Runs out the middle for a good yard gain for about 8 on there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1, 3rd down and 2. What's going on, Foosbo? What's going on, P? What's going on, Tony? What's going on, Foosbo? What's going on, Scott? What's going on, P? What's going on, user? All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Carson Wentz motions Juju back to the left. Now back to the right. Trips formation to the right. Snaps the ball. Looking to the side, and it is incomplete for Justin Watson. Had him open. He was looking for a flag there. Didn't get it. So now it's 4th and 3. Electing to punt. Carson Wentz had him out to the open field on the right-hand side, but just could not get it off in time. Yeah, I know, Lily. Yeah, I mean, they have a shot of winning, but our defense has got to definitely do better. Here's the punt by Ariza. Deep high kick. All the way at the 15-yard line. Fair catch. Call by Williams. So as we're looking at this, it's 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bo Nix coming out within company. It's definitely going to be one of those games where people are just going to be on one side and then the other side's just not going to do as well. I feel like if our defense actually comes down with the stop, we're actually have a chance to win this football game. What's going on, Lamato? What's going on, Rizio? What's going on, Sikamas? Sikamas. Hopefully I said that name right. What's going on, Cruz? What's up, Lolly? What's up, Femlo? What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Dewey? What's up, Triple? What's going on, everybody joining in? As we look at this game, one thing that I will say off the bat is that Carson Wentz looks comfortable. He does. He looks like he knows what he's doing because he does know what he's doing. One thing I will add to that, Carson Steele, on the first snap, it was a low snap and it bobbled on the ground for a little bit. Wentz tried to pick it up but couldn't get it, so he gave it. So Steele picked it up. Sorry, I'm gonna get that wrong a couple times. Carson Wentz, Carson Steele. It is what it is. As we're looking at this, it's going to be Denver Broncos ball. Denver's ball on their own 15-yard line. Back from commercial break in a little bit. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. TikTok, make sure to share this live, guys. Share the live. Double tap the screen. Let's go more people in here. YouTube, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Kinsey? What's going on, Azim? What's going on, everybody? Hopefully the Chiefs win. They can if they want to. But they got to push harder and do better than what they just did for sure. They went 3 and out quick. So we're coming back here. Denver 9-7, Kansas City 15-1. I think they'd be the third team in NFL history to go 16-1 in a season, I believe, if they can win this game. So here we go. 1st and 10. About 10 minutes left, first quarter. Here's a snap. Handoff to the right. And he is stacked up for about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Here's a snap. Looks left to his running back, who's wide open. Manages to get about 3 yards again. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Drew Tranquil was on that and company. TikTok, what's going on? Cliff, what's going on? Wilbert, what's going on? Johnny, what's going on? J-Bo. All right. Broncos, 3rd and 4 at their own. Here's a snap. Motion back to the left. Looking over the cross, and he's got a man. Number 84, Jordan, with the catch and run for about 12 yards. So that's a first down for Denver. First and 10. Denver's or Kansas City's 30-yard line. Run up the middle. Gets popped at the end. Chiefs were looking around like there was a fumble or a flag wanting to be thrown. McLaughton with the run for about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Here's another run to the left-hand side by McClellan. And he's going to get pommeled. He's going to be short to Plato. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. They're 100% for 3rd downs this game, so let's see if they can continue that. What's going on, Craig? What's going on, Gene? Thank you for the likes and some. Looking at a 3rd and 2 at Kansas City's 43-yard line. Denver snaps the ball. Fakes the hands off. Quarterback runs and he slips and he's short. He gets up a little mad, like holding his face mask like that was a flag. So now it's going to be 4th and 1. Bo Nix wanting to stay out there. They're getting in tie formation, offense and defense. They're about to snap it. QB sneak probably. 4th and 1. Try to jump them off sides. And they're going to get it. It looks supposedly they're going to get it. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Or not Kansas City, Denver. They got it on a 1-yard gain. Bo Nix was on the left side of that formation, and they snapped it to him across from him, and he jumped over the line for the 1st down. Impressive. So we got about 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. In the 1st quarter, I should say, anyways. What's going on, Enson? What's going on, Sneaker? Bo Nix going deep. Has a man. It is caught. Down to the 10 in Kansas City territory. It was a 52-yard pass in the air. Johnson was covering him. He just beat him straight off the route. Great throw to Sutton, number 14. Play action pass to the right, roll out to the right, looking for people, and he just decides to run and gets about 3 yards on that. So it's 2nd down and goal. Cortland Sutton with that. He just hit 1,000 yards on the season with that catch. So we're looking at a 2nd and 7 for the Denver Broncos. Here we go, lined up. Trips to the left. Fakes the handoff. Looking, running, throws. Caught. Touchdown. Denver. Cortland Sutton again. The Broncos have scored twice on this drive. Or scored twice in this quarter already, 13-0. It was greatly covered. Did he have... He did. Yes, he did. He had control. It was greatly covered. He dove downwards to grab the ball out of the air. Nix threw in triple coverage. So here we go. Field goal attempt. Here's a snap. Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle. It's going to be 14-0. Broncos ahead. So the Chiefs now are... Oh, I should stop that clock, shouldn't I? Rookie mistake. But the Chiefs now are down 14-0 in the 1st quarter. with about 7-8 minutes left to go in regulation in the first quarter. So Denver came out and scored on their first drive, made the Chiefs stop on a 3-and-out, then came back and scored again, and now we're here. As a Chiefs fan, I'm not too worried about this game, Courtney, because, I mean, we already have the number 1 bye locked up. We don't really have to worry about certain things like, oh, if we lose this game, we're not going to get the number 1 seed. That's why all of our starters are sitting. That's why the score right now doesn't surprise me. The point spread on this is 10. I think it was 11, actually, at one point, favoring the Broncos to win by 11. Chiefs are 0, Broncos are 14. Got about 8 minutes, 8 minutes and so in the next.
The artistry of decorating the field as the throwback to the Orange Crush days. Radisher just recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. Look at all the legends. Fred Morgan.
So as we're coming back on this, Chiefs are down 14-0. Denver's kicking off. Here's a kickoff. It's going to be a deep drive. They're going to call it for fair. Here's a knee in the end zone. So the season recap on the Denver Broncos, they lost their first 2 games. Then they won their next 5, I believe. And then after that, they clinched the playoff berth in their next 6 games. As we stand, it's 9-7. 9-7 Broncos versus the 15-1 Chiefs, as the Chiefs are setting all their starters. Carson Wentz takes a snap, looking left, fires one, and it is flagged for pass interference. Patrick Surtain was all over him. Didn't even look for the ball. It's a great call. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kansas City. Pass interference, number 2, Patrick Surtain. So 14-0. About a minute in, about 2 minutes into the first couple minutes of this game, Broncos scored. We got about 4 minutes left and some change in this game. Carson Wentz trips out right, one to side left, fakes the handbuck, looking deep right, got a man. Ooh. Was knocked off by the defender. And now Carson Wentz is holding his right arm in pain. That's not a good look. It was great coverage downfield, and as soon as he let that ball down, he got rocked. It just went right over his own O-line's helmet. So, as he's grabbing this arm, here we go. 2nd and 10. In trouble. Gets away from 1 sack. Flips it to his Noah Gray, which fights back to the line of scrimmage, losing about 1 yard. So he gets pressure from his left side, right side, breaks those 2 tackles, and then flips it to Noah Gray underhanded to try to make a play. So as we're looking at this, it's about 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 14-0, Broncos. Looking at a 3rd and 14. Play clock's down to 0. They get the ball off. Carson Wentz looking right over the middle. Caught by number 88. Down. And Hendershot. Checked it down to his Hendershot. And got about 14. He got about 12 yards, which then comes up to a 4th and 3. So we're at a 4th and 3 right now. They're electing to punt it again. About 3 minutes, 16 seconds left. And we got a penalty. False start up on the top. Number 2. Offense. So that's a false start. So it's now going to be 4th and 6. No, 4th and 9 actually. Andy Reid on the sideline does not look too happy right now. I would definitely not want to be next to him as we're going along on this. Here we go. Matt Araiza handles it clean. A high, deep kick down to the 10, which is fair caught. Araiza with a 50-yard kick on that one. Got about 2 minutes left and about 40 seconds left of regulation in the first quarter. As we're looking at this, I mean, Chiefs have now went 3 now on both of their drives. One was a penalty, and the other one was just could not get it. So as we're looking at this, guys, it's 14-0, as you can see right here, or right here. Honestly, this game, if this game keeps going like it is, this is going to be a blowout by the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos are going to win. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen like that, Juliet, but it might. Chiefs has got to change something and change it fast. So we're on commercial break right now. Let's go back to our injury report. Chris Jones, Isaiah Pacheco, Jawan Taylor, McCole Hardman, Patrick Mahomes, Trent McDuffie, Mike Pennell, Chamari Connor, DJ Humphries, Nico Remigio, Christian Roland Wallace, Jalen Watson, Nick Bolton, Kareem Hunt, George Karlaftis, Travis Kelce, Justin Reed, Drew Tranquil, Tyler Badd, Nick Bonito, all out for this game. Did not participate in any practice. This is for Week 18 on the injury report. Depth chart, what we probably will see today is a lot of Carson Steele, Carson Wentz, of course, Justin Watson, C.J. Harris, Mike Colindio, Hunter Nazard, Wanye Morris, Samaje Perine, Nico Remigio. And a little bit of Juju Smith-Schuster and a little bit of D-Hop. As we're looking at the defense, we're going to be seeing a lot of Charles Omenihu, Marlon Triplo, Mike Pennell, Joshua Uche, Cam Jones, Najee Johnson, Keith Taylor, Jaden Hicks, Chris Wallace, Chamari Connor. So here we go. Denver stops the ball, hands it to the right, and gets to the outside for about a 6-yard gain. So it's going to be So we're looking at a 2nd and 3 on Denver on their own 15-yard line. pitch to the left, gets balked into their own defender, but still manages to get a first down. We do. Ooh, I seen that injury. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have an injury on this play, and it's gonna be 84 for the Broncos. I seen his hand. His hand went backwards. So injury timeout. That was not a very pleasant sight to see. It's gonna be 1st and 10. So as we're looking at this, guys, Chiefs are down 14-0. Chiefs 0, Broncos 14. There's been 4 penalties on the Chiefs already in the first quarter with about a minute and some change to go. So Patrick Mahomes in the regular season has 3,928 yards this season. Kareem Hunt has rushed for 728 yards this season. Isaiah Pacheco behind him with 310 yards this season after being hurt for 7 weeks. Then we look at Travis Kelce. He's received 823 yards. Xavier Worthy with 638 yards, and DeAndre Hopkins with 437 yards. So we look at all those stats. Carson Wentz has thrown for 20 yards this season. He just started. Patrick Mahomes has also rushed for 207 yards, which is crazy. Jordan Humphrey is hurt. He's out of Texas. This is his 6th season this year. His ankle, it wasn't his hand, excuse me, it was his ankle who just got completely wrapped up and turned around. So we're looking at a 2 minutes. It's about 2 minutes to go. So here we go. 1st and 10. Broncos. Bo Nix takes a snap. Hands off to his running back, which gets about 6 yards now. 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4, excuse me. So as we're looking at this, it's about a minute left with about seconds left. 2nd and 6, or 2nd and 4, excuse me, for the Broncos. Here's the snap, the handoff. Cuts back, gets a little bit of room. Stops short of the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. So we're looking at a 3rd and 1 for the Denver Broncos, which have gone forward on 4th down once already this game. Reid and Mahomes' career together is a .795 win percentage. Highest all-time by coach duo minimum. Minimum 100 games. And that just shows the Super Bowl titles. You got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid over on the sideline right now. Patrick talking, Andy Reid trying to figure out what to do. Got about 28 seconds left. Here's the pitch. Fake handoff. Looking deep. Now he's running. Fakes the throw. And out of bounds with about 19 seconds left. That's his 24th first down scramble this year. for Bo Nix. He was looking deep. The safety read it right. Faked a throw again. And then went out to the sideline for a first down. So it's the end of the first quarter. So, commercial break. I'll tell you what, if the Chiefs don't change anything, they are not going to win this football game. A couple key things that I have been seeing is that the Chiefs, they have been able to throw the ball when they need to, but they just haven't been able to connect with anybody. Here, maybe you guys can see that a little bit better here. There you go. So,
What's the name of that feeling of getting the world's #1 vodka for less than a parking space at the stadium?
That's easy. It's Smirnoff.
sorry about that. I was trying to fix something here. So, as we're looking at this, let's go back to this depth chart again. So we got Justin Watson, Hollywood Brown, Wanye Morris, Kingsley. Excuse me. Justin Watson, Wanye Morris, Kingsley Sertan, Sermatan. Sorry. Then we have CJ Hansen, all playing wide receiver this game. So the active players for this game are Felix, Matariza, Nick Bolton, Hollywood Brown, Harrison Butker, Mike Colino, Leo Chanel, Chamari Connor, Brian Cook, Mike Dana, Ethan Driscoll, Noah Gray, CJ Hansen, Peyton Hendershot, Carson Wentz, Malik Harrington, Jaden Hicks, Dan DeAndre, DJ Humphreys, Carson Still, Nazi Johnson, Cam Jones, and that's it. So here we go. Pass out to a wide open tight end, Atkins, on the catch for about 7. So now we're looking at a second down and about 3. This Chiefs defense just cannot stop them. Run up the middle. Looking at a first down. Are they going to mark him short? So they're going to give it to him 1st and 10. Total yards already in the first quarter for the Broncos is 189. First down's 11-1 for Kansas City. Here we go. Bo Nix motioning over Sertan. Fake the handoff. Throws late to number 19 for about 3 yards. So as we're looking at this, guys, it is now 21-0 Broncos. But then again, you're playing your backups. I mean, there's really not much we can do, but that's crazy.